There's another intriguing detail that has caught people's attention. Screenshots have surfaced showing Claressa talking about wanting to have a baby shortly after her last fight. When you take a closer look at the timeline, the dates seem to align surprisingly well. If starting a family was already part of her plans back then, it could help explain the changes people are noticing now. At first, most fans brushed the rumors aside and treated them as nothing more than online speculation. But as more details began to emerge, some started wondering whether there might be more to the story than they originally thought.
Seriously.
I've told Papoose. I told them, why don't you tell us that? Why don't you tell
But lately, the rumors have started gaining serious momentum. According to people who were allegedly present during some of Claressa's recent training sessions, there's growing talk that she could even step away from her upcoming fight. The reason? Many claim the changes in her appearance are becoming harder to ignore. As the speculation intensified, so did the number of theories circulating online. What began as a simple rumor quickly turned into one of the hottest topics among fans, with everyone trying to connect the dots. Then things took an even more dramatic turn. Some people started speculating about who the father might be, a question that instantly sent social media into overdrive. The conversation exploded even further after Remy dropped a sharp comment that left fans stunned and sparked a wave of reactions across the internet.
Before I go to bed, let me clear this up. My last video was questioning whether Claressa Shields was pregnant or not. All the signs were there. Belly bloated. I get it. Women go through monthly things. Women have happy weight when they're in happy relationships. I stated all that. I stated that it could be. I mean, Papoose pointing at her belly, her talking about, I got such a huge announcement, guys. I'm going to need you to get balloons and champagne. Come on now. Who wouldn't think that?
Now, considering that Remy is still legally married to Papoose, her comment didn't come across as just a harmless remark. When a wife says something like that while another woman is openly discussing having a baby, people naturally start paying attention. The timing was hard to ignore, and fans immediately began wondering if there was more behind her words. Whether it was intentional or not, the comment quickly fueled the rumors and sent speculation into overdrive.
A baby.
People would cry if they knew the truth. Like literally cry. Like cry. Cry.
To many fans, it seemed like there was more to the story than anyone realized. But long before Remy's comment grabbed attention, Claressa had already made her intentions clear. She had been openly talking about wanting a child with Papoose for well over a year, showing that this wasn't a sudden decision but something she had carefully planned. In fact, she previously revealed that they were hoping to have a baby in 2025. More recently, she shared that she'd love to surprise him with a baby for his birthday. While that may sound romantic, it also highlighted just how serious she was about those plans. She even referred to him as my man during the conversation, a detail that quickly caught the attention of fans following the story.
I'm gonna have a baby next year. We already have it planned out. I'm gonna have a baby next year. And then after I go through my stuff, then I'll come back and fight some more, and then probably have another one and then do the same thing again. Like, I don't want to wait till I'm, 40, 43, whatever, after my career to have my kids.
Right. That revelation raised even more eyebrows, especially since Papoose is still legally married to Remy Ma. While their relationship may have changed, the divorce has yet to be finalized. Because of that, whenever Claressa talks about having a baby, many fans see more than just a romance. They see a situation filled with complicated timing and unanswered questions. Then Remy took things a step further with a cryptic message, claiming people would be shocked if they knew the full truth. That statement instantly grabbed attention because it didn't sound like speculation, it sounded like certainty. And she wasn't finished. Remy went on to say that whenever Claressa mentions her name or makes indirect comments, it reflects on Papoose as well. She even labeled Claressa as his come-up, a remark that sent social media into a frenzy and added even more fuel to an already explosive conversation.
As his come-up.
Why don't you tell your current come up? So that's what it is. Tell your current come up. Don't say nothing about me. Maybe not even say nothing about you until shit is what it is. I'm in here on on my TVs.
That phrase carries weight because it implies benefiting from someone else, like using them as a stepping stone. So, it raises questions. Is she suggesting that Claressa is leveraging him for her own gain, or hinting that Claressa might not know everything that's going on? At the same time, if Claressa were completely secure in the relationship, some argue she wouldn't feel the need to constantly show or prove her love online.
Me. Whenever I feel like saying Papoose's name, I'm going to say his name.
Like it.
Yep. Take a picture, a video, I'm going to do it. Papoose. Papoose, be hitting this Papoose. So mad. That man is happy and ill.
Still, Claressa hasn't backed down. She's repeatedly made it clear that, in her view, people are upset for one reason only Papoose is happy, and he's in love with her. Whether it's through photos, videos, or social media posts, she never misses a chance to show their connection. In fact, some fans have noticed a possessive tone in her posts, almost as if she's making sure everyone knows exactly where she stands in his life. One moment that really got people talking came when someone casually asked Papoose a simple question online. Before he could even respond, Claressa jumped in with the answer herself. It wasn't just what she said, it was what it implied. Her response suggested she knew the kind of personal details that only someone very close to him would know, reinforcing the idea that she sees herself as the person who knows him best. And that's where things start getting even more interesting. If Claressa feels completely secure in the relationship, why does Remy still seem to have such an impact on the conversation? Every time Claressa talks about building a future, especially when the topic of children comes up, Remy seems to respond in a much quieter, but equally noticeable way. Fans have pointed to several moments that felt too perfectly timed to be random. One example involved a luxury bracelet that Claressa proudly showed off after receiving it from Papoose. Not long afterward, Remy posted photos wearing multiple pieces from the same designer. To some, it looked like more than a coincidence. It felt like a subtle response, a reminder that there may be more happening behind the scenes than people realize. While Claressa continues speaking openly about love and the possibility of starting a family, Remy's approach has been very different. Rather than sharing details, she seems to drop hints, suggesting that the public doesn't know the full story. And those hints have only fueled more curiosity. Then there's Papoose himself. He's been incredibly vocal when it comes to supporting Claressa, especially after she secured her major $8 million deal. He praised her publicly, celebrated her success, and even expressed how deeply he cares for her. But while he's quick to defend and support her achievements, he's remained noticeably quiet about the larger controversy surrounding the relationship. That silence has divided public opinion. Some believe Claressa is simply moving forward with the man she loves and planning the future she wants. Others feel things may be moving too fast, especially considering that the divorce from Remy has not yet been finalized. Adding even more fuel to the discussion, Claressa has openly talked about wanting a big family with Papoose, even mentioning the possibility of having 4 children. She's also made comments about wanting to become pregnant soon, fully aware that such news would create a strong reaction online. To some people, that sounds like excitement. To others, it feels more like she's making a statement. Once pregnancy rumors started circulating again, speculation exploded. Some people even began questioning details that had never been questioned before. While there is no evidence supporting many of these claims, the rumors gained momentum after Remy made her now famous comment suggesting that people would be shocked if they knew the truth. That statement changed everything, because it left room for endless interpretation. Was she questioning the timeline? Was she hinting that certain details haven't been revealed? Or was she referring to something entirely different? Nobody knows for sure, and that's exactly why the speculation continues. The situation has also sparked a broader debate. Supporters argue that Claressa shouldn't be criticized for wanting a family with the man she loves. Others point out that the circumstances are complicated, especially when a legal marriage is still part of the picture. What started as relationship gossip has now evolved into a much larger conversation. Claressa added another layer to the discussion when she described the dynamic she has with Papoose. Despite being successful and independent, She says she prefers a more traditional role in a relationship and enjoys treating him like a king because of how well he treats her. That image stands in sharp contrast to the way many people viewed Remy's relationship with Papoose, which was often seen as a partnership between equals. As a result, fans have started asking a new question. Is Papoose looking for a different kind of relationship at this stage of his life? Or is Claressa intentionally presenting herself as the perfect partner for the future she wants? At this point, the story feels like two completely different narratives unfolding at the same time. One woman is openly talking about love, children, and building a future. The other continues to suggest that there are still secrets hidden beneath the surface. And if a pregnancy announcement does happen, many believe the internet won't simply celebrate, will investigate. People will examine timelines, revisit old comments, and look for answers. Because sometimes, the person saying the least creates the most questions. That's why this story no longer feels like it's just about a baby. It's about perception, reputation, and who ultimately controls the narrative. Until the unanswered questions are resolved, the speculation is unlikely to stop anytime soon.